I'm in Rindge, New Hampshire, overlooking Pearly Pond in the south-central part of the state, just 5 miles from the Massachusetts border. This is the home of Franklin Pierce University, named after the 14th President of the United States, a New Hampshire native. There are 1,500 undergrads here, and the stars of the athletic program have been the soccer teams. The women won 5 titles in the late 90s, and the men were national champs just 3 seasons ago. But lately, it's been the women's basketball team having national success. This year's Division II National Player of the Year for the second time is the Ravens' Jo Leedham, who is Division II's all-time leading scorer. Her sister Jen was a 4-year starter on the team and is now a Franklin Pierce assistant. And baby sister Kirsty plays a few hours down the road from here at Caldwell College in New Jersey. 3 sisters all playing NCAA basketball is a great story. That the 3 are from suburban Liverpool, England, not exactly a hotbed for hoops, makes this story even better. They started out 3,200 miles from here playing netball, a game similar to basketball and mostly played in British Commonwealth countries.
Netball's like basketball, except for you have 7 people on the court and only 2 people can shoot. You have like designated areas which you can go into. There's no backboard and you can't dribble. It sounds kind of boring now compared to basketball.
After 7 years of netball, the girls moved on to basketball, and their dad, like all good dads, put up a hoop.
The hoop is on like the back of the house, and like at home houses are made of brick, so it's on like a brick wall. So it's like the hoop is on the brick wall. So like when we used to play like 21 with like, you know, no fouls, you can't call fouls or anything. So people be like flying into walls. My mom would just sit there and be like, why are you playing? Like, I'm just gonna wait for the first person to come in crying. Like, who's gonna be the first one to come in crying? Like, we come in with like scrapes everywhere because we would just be getting bodied into this brick wall. We were definitely the boys that my dad never had. Like, my dad loves the game. He never played basketball. He still play now, but he loves the game basketball more than he might love it more than me, and I love it a lot. But he loves basketball like no other. Like he loves coming to America because everything is like basketball.
The girls traced their success on the court to good coaching early on.
We were taught, you know, all dribbling drills, good shooting technique. We did stations, like we were taught, and I think that's a big reason why we have been so successful is because we were drilled from the start when we first started playing that fundamentals is important, and it's not about, you know, we were always taught defense, defense, defense. Like defense is what wins you games, like wins you championships.
The teenage Leedhams ended up at a prep school in the U.S. with one goal.
I really wanted to excel and seek out further opportunities in basketball, and going to America was the right move for me if I wanted to do that. We were playing like at a high level in England. We were practicing like twice, 3 times a week. And then you come to America in high school and it's like every day you practice, like after school you practice. I miss my family and I miss shopping at home, all the clothes stores, and I miss the chip shops and the food and my mum cooking or my nan's cooking. But you know, you have to make sacrifices if you want to live a certain dream or, you know, do certain things, and that's just what we had to do.
Jen was recruited to Franklin Pierce, and Jo followed a year later. And in 2009, the sisters led the Ravens on a magical run to the Division II championship game.
Franklin Pierce, like we're a tiny school up in the middle of New Hampshire going against all these huge state schools in Division II. You know, we have like 1,800 people here, and the support, it wasn't just about the basketball game, it was the fact that like everyone at the school came together and supported us, and it was just more than one game, and it went on for a long time, and we got a lot of support, and we've seen that come back this year, and it was great for the program, and it was great to be a part of.
Kirsty felt the need to follow a slightly different path than her sisters and has a year left at Caldwell College in New Jersey, where she is a conference all-star and already the school's career-leading 3-point shooter. Jen went from the court to the bench in 2010 and is now a Franklin Pierce assistant coach. And in early April, Jo Leedham was drafted by the Connecticut son of the WNBA, the only Division II player drafted.
The draft, I was really shocked. People said things and stuff like that, but you know, I never really expected it when it came out. When you look up all the Division I players, and I'm just a little old Division II player, doing my thing at Division II, and you never really think you get the recognition, but you know, it just goes to show people are always watching no matter where you're playing, and just getting drafted it just means so much to me and my family.
Basketball has taken the Leedham sisters on quite a journey with many destinations still to come, but they have made the trip together and have not forgotten that it started in Ellesmere Port, England.
I love home though, like home will always be home, and I think that's how we all feel, you know, regardless of where we end up or what we do, we'll never forget where we're from.
My college experience has just been like me growing up and maturing as a person and as an individual, and just becoming the person that I wanted to be in. Basketball just doesn't happen on the court, it happens off the court too. And that was the most important thing for me.
We've always been close, we've never been like, you know, fight a lot or anything like that. Like, they're my best friends, like they're my support system, they're the people that I rely on, and no one can take that place of them, and I absolutely love them to death.
Thanks Kirsty, Jen, and Joe for bringing your game to play our game. And while Franklin Pierce University gets ready to inaugurate their new president, NCAA on campus will be right back.